We're on the, you could argue the positive side, although I now understand that being ruled by robots as well-kept pets might be a good thing. Yeah, that's not a bad thing. What's the world in a technology and interest in humanity and nature is okay, and we're also very eco about it? Well, you wake up and you're not so worried anymore. Elon Musk is not so worried anymore about AI because there's a regulatory body that makes sure that there's something in place before AI kind of gets out of control. And Elon Musk kind of gets into work, and what he then does is checks with his coders, and all of a sudden they haven't done something that they were supposed to do, because it turns out they're part of a ethical coding movement. And they say, well, actually, some of the things, we don't actually want to do. We don't want to always grab your attention. We don't want to do subtle, underhand things that manipulate what you're thinking and what you do. And they go, all right, fair enough. What he also does is goes to the shop, and people are helping him there. And they're not the haves. They're the have-nots. But they have universal basic income. And it turns out that the person in the shop does the shop, but at the same time does a lot of volunteering. What else we got? So it could be that instead of having to wait, the Americans will love this, 4 years before you get a new president, you have all kinds of interim, well, depending on impeachment and all these things.
Like you don't have a president anymore.
You actually have a much more direct form of democracy, where you say, actually, do we want this or not? And you kind of go to your app and go like, no, I don't agree by changing your your chief of staff around. That might happen today, or whatever else it is. And you're much more direct form. You are also doing a lot of community building. We had a lot of things about responsible citizenship, where people themselves go like, yes, it's my responsibility, and I will be able to do it to take care of my little bit of the environment, and make sure that other stuff that was once provided, perhaps by the state, because of the technology, now people can kind of put it in themselves and can be much more personalized than a kind of a blanket kind of welfare issue. What else have I forgotten? Education. How can we make sure that we get the best education out there by holograms and all kinds of other things that our children, but also adults, get taught by the best in the world, instead of that teacher that's been there for 15 years already and has kind of given up and is waiting for his or her pension. So how do we solve that? Yeah.
Okay.
Team, anything?
Super.
Okay, good.
We can put it here.